I have a shopping addiction, and what about it? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be bringing you a recent haul video for you guys today. I've brought some things from In The Style, we've got ASOS, Zara, H&M and Primark, and also some shoes from Public Desire. So I'm really excited to show you all of these items. What should we start with first? I'm going to start with jackets because I feel like that's a good place to start. I'm going to start with ASOS. This coat is from ASOS, but it's actually new look, and I brought it in a size large. If you're anything like me, I love my coats and jackets to be oversized. I just think they fit so much better, and even if sometimes they aren't the most flattering, I just think you can wear stuff underneath it, you can wear a hoodie underneath it, and you can layer a lot easier than what you could if you had like a tighter jacket. It's this sort of camel coloured puffer jacket. It's got a hood, which is really nice. Most of my puffer jackets I have don't have a hood, so I thought this was really useful. I'd say the length comes down to about my waist. I wouldn't say it goes any further than that. It's got two big giant pockets, as you can see here. It's a really good like puffy material. You know when sometimes like you have a puffer and it's really thin and like you squidge it and then it doesn't like bounce back? This has that, and this is really nice and warm. I have literally been wearing it with everything. I mean, this colour goes with everything. It's so in right now. Everyone's wearing camel colours and nudes, and I just think you can't really go wrong with a coat this colour. I believe this coat was £35, which I think for a coat like this that will last you year on year in between autumn and winter is just perfect. So the next puffer jacket I've got to show you is from Primark. I brought this maybe before lockdown, maybe a bit before that. Again, I brought this in a size large, and it is, oh, can we just appreciate the colour? I really hope this chocolate brown trend doesn't end, because I am literally in love with anything chocolate brown. Anything chocolate brown, I want to wear it. Again, this one's not got a hood, so this is what I mean by that one being so useful, because you can wear that one when it's raining. So this one doesn't have a hood, but I really like the high neck, because when you wear it, it comes up about here, so it still keeps you really warm. This is actually really good quality for Primark. Like, I know Primark has stepped up that game, but this is such good quality. I actually really like the fact that it's got these ribbed cuffs at the end, because obviously then it keeps you even more warmer with it being tight at the end, so I think that's a really nice touch. I love the colour. I think it goes well with all types of nudes. It goes with green, it goes with black, grey. It's just a staple, and I think everyone should own just a small puffer jacket like this, even if it is a black one. I'm just obsessed with browns, so I had to pick it up. We'll do H&M, because I've only got one thing from H&M to show you, and I literally got it just before lockdown, so I was really happy that I got it. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot this. Oh my god, I brought this from ASOS the other day. I got sidetracked with the whole puffer jacket thing. Got this little beanie hat. It was in the sale. It was literally for like £3, and I thought, what a steal. So I brought this, and this goes with loads and loads of outfits. Yeah, it's just a woolen nude coloured beanie, one size. But yeah, I got that from ASOS, but I've got to show you. So H&M, I brought, now this jumper literally has my whole heart. I saw it and I was just like, I can't leave you. You know when something looks at you and you just think, you just need to be in my bod right now. Like, I'm sorry, but you're just coming home with me and there's no choice. But yeah, I've literally worn her like every day since I've been working from home at the minute. So for me, just chucking on something like this is just perfect. I brought this jumper. It is a beautiful like nude colour. It's so comfortable. Like, the actual material of the jumper is so soft. I wish you could touch it, because if you could feel this, like, you'd want to buy it. It's got sort of balloon shaped sleeves, so it is slightly baggier on your arms, but then it comes in at the end. It is a high neck. It's not so much a turtleneck, because turtlenecks are slightly tighter, but this is still a high neck, so it's slightly looser, but it's still really flattering. The length is really nice actually. It's got like this ribbed material at the bottom as well, which I think is quite flattering. It actually makes it a lot easier to tuck this in because of that material, because it's quite flat at the bottom. But I'd say the length was maybe just over my bum. I brought a size extra large, so you know, considering it is an extra large, it isn't massively big, It only just covers my bum, so I like to wear this with leggings or jeans. And I just think that looks really sweet, so I picked that up and I've been wearing her ever since. So now to tackle Zara. I don't know about any of you, but I have an obsession, like everyone else on the planet at the minute, with Zara. I have an obsession with Zara. I've said it, there you go, that's my confession for 2020. It's actually quite bad how much I own from Zara, and this is only just a small pile of what I've collected over like the last month or so. Right, again, following the chocolate brown trend, I picked this up. I was actually working from the office and I thought, I'll take a nice stroll on my walk, you know, stretch my legs a little bit. I ended up walking myself to Zara and queuing in Zara and then going into Zara and then looking around Zara and then coming out with this. I think I might need to stop taking myself on walks on my lunch because... Anyway, I picked up this beautiful chocolate brown hoodie. It is cropped, so you've got this sort of like elastic bit here which pulls you in at the waist. Which is really, really flattering. I like to wear this with joggers or jeans, like if I'm really just going for like a casual look, but I still want to look flattering and not wear so much oversized stuff, because I like my joggers to be oversized. I do like my hoodies to be oversized, but I think sometimes if I do feel like I want to flatter myself just a little bit more, I will put something like this on. These have got nice long sleeves and they have got cuffs at the end as well, so it again comes in here. Nice big hood, and again, you can't really go wrong. It's just a beautiful chocolate brown hoodie. For reference, I brought a size large maybe? Yeah, most of my hoodies and my jackets and stuff, I either get in a large or extra large just because I find that that's the most comfiest for me. Can you blame me for walking myself to Zara and picking this up? I think not. I might as well just do the next hoodie from Zara. So I picked this up again, actually. I was actually on my lunch again at work and before lockdown, and I again walked myself to Zara and picked this hoodie up. I have a serious issue. Honestly, it's so bad. I don't regret this purchase, so I'm not kind of mad. I'm mad, but I'm not mad. So I picked this hoodie up in this beautiful nude stone colour. I don't have a hoodie like this, so I thought that's great for the colours I normally wear this time of year. When I picked it up, it's got like a really nice weight to it, so I just thought, yep, that's going to keep me warm. That's going straight in my basket, thank you very much. It's got a really thick hood. It's such nice quality. Again, if you could feel this, you would want to buy it. And I'm not going to lie, they had other colours, and I really just kind of want to go back and get some more colours when it opens up, because I have lived in this hoodie since I've got it. It's got some really, really nice details on the cuffs as well. You've got this like ribbed material here, and then you've also got the same ribbed material at the bottom, which I think is just a really nice touch. It just kind of adds a little bit something to a normal hoodie. And then you've got this big boxy pocket at the bottom, which I love. If you buy anything from Zara, please make it be one of these jumpers, because honestly, you will not regret it and you will live in it for the rest of your life. It's just so cozy. We'll spice it up a little bit and we'll do some bottoms. So I picked these leather kind of jogger bottoms up from Zara. I brought them in a size large. Again, for reference, I'm normally around a 12 to 14, so my top half is slightly smaller than my bottom half. I normally carry most of my weight on my bottom half, so that's why I tend to go for a 14 so that it fits better, especially in Zara. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if any of you guys struggle as well, but I find it's so hard for Zara bottoms to fit me. Just a large isn't a large normally, and an extra large is like too big, and a medium is just like can't even get it past my ankles. I do find it really hard to shop in Zara for bottoms, which is why so far you've not seen any apart from these. But obviously, because I think these are a jogger style, they were slightly baggier and oversized anyway. If you're like me, I would say go for a large, but if you want them slightly more oversized, like a jogger, like full-on oversized jogger type of trouser, then I would go for an extra large. These kind of fit me in like a jogger style, but they're not too oversized. They're kind of like a slim fit, slightly baggy jogger, if you get my vibe. They've got a really nice drawstring in the middle so you can pull yourself in, which I really, really like. I don't really like joggers or leather leggings that don't have a drawstring or a belt loop. I just find it so annoying. I just think it looks unflattering on my figure shape anyway. I just think I can't tuck stuff in because then you can see all the material that you've tucked in. I can't. So I really like the fact that it's got a drawstring. It's actually got like a fake pocket at the back as well, which is quite a nice detail. It kind of makes it look more like a stylish jogger rather than just a jogger. I'm not gonna lie, when you first buy them, they do smell of that like literally PU. Obviously once you put them in the wash, that just goes away. Just a warning, just in case you get them out the bag and you're like, what? It's got really nice cuffs at the bottom, so they're really flattering. Like if you were going to wear these with trainers, you could wear them with trainers, or you could wear them on a night out with heels, and I definitely would consider doing that. This is sort of why I picked them up, just for both reasons, day and night. I think these are so versatile. I absolutely love these, and when we're out of lockdown, I will definitely be wearing them out for cocktails with my girlfriends, because quite frankly, I've missed my porn star martinis at Las Iguanas. So the next thing, I actually brought this by mistake. I thought this was a dress that was going to be slightly tighter, but I came home and it was actually baggier than what I thought, but I actually really liked it, so I ended up keeping it anyway. So this is a sort of turtleneck dress, and it is this beautiful like ribbed material. It's such nice quality. I would say this is long sleeved, or is it long sleeved? Yeah, it's long sleeved.
Bitch, is you blind?
But yeah, it's got a beautiful turtleneck. I normally fold it down so it's not as high, so I wear it like this around my neck. It just is a long dress like so. It's really flattering in the way that it fits you really nicely and tight at the top, and then when it gets to like sort of your mid-waist area, it then kind of just like flows out, but only slightly, and I just find it really flattering with like a checkered shirt over the top, or some really nice like cool chunky boots like Doc Martens. I live in my Doc Martens all the time, even throughout summer, so I would definitely pair this with those. I get these like fluffy kind of woolly socks. I kind of wear my woolly socks just slightly over my Doc Martens, and then it kind of adds like another layer. I think it looks quite sweet with your socks kind of poking out a little bit, especially if they match the colour of the dress as well. I went out just before lockdown and I wore it with a shirt that I'm going to show you in a minute from In The Style when I get there. But yeah, I just think this neutral coloured dress you can't go wrong with, even in the spring when it's starting to get warm, so you can have like the bottom half of your legs out, but it's not too warm, you know, it's like the perfect in-between dress. The next dress, I'll stick to the topic of dresses because I think that's just easy. I've not actually taken the label out of this yet because I've not worn it, but I brought it before lockdown, and it is this beautiful, like how gorgeous is this colour? It's like a really nice rusty kind of orange brown, so up my street. These are so my colours, if you can't already tell. It is short sleeved, it's got a round neck, and it's got these beautiful like ruched sides with these strings at the bottom. You can actually choose how long you want the dress to be. So if you want the dress a little bit longer, you can just pull the dress down and it will stretch out the ruching. But then again, if you want it tighter and a little bit higher, more like a mini dress, then you can pull it up and the ruching will go back. Again, I'd probably pair it with some thin tights and boots and like a cool jacket over the top, one that I'm going to show you in a second. And I just think these dresses are really cute in the summer as well. Like summer, you can just wear this on its own with some white trainers or some Doc Martens, and I just think this would look really cool. Good old Boris just needs to let us out of lockdown so I can start wearing my outfits. Is that too much to ask? This is like probably one of my favourite pieces from Zara that Zara have ever brought out. They have these jackets in so many different colourways. I picked mine up in this colourway, camel and navy blue, sort of like a denim blue and a little pop of red. I absolutely love this colourway. I think it's so nice. Kind of reminds me a bit of Burberry print, which is kind of what drew me to this one first. I picked this up in a size large. It's really thick quality. It's got these beautiful black sort of steel buttons on the front. It's got this really nice large pocket. You've got one on either side as well. Really nice like thick cuffed sleeves with these little buttons on, so if you want to you can wear it open and then roll it up if you want to, or I normally wear mine just buttoned up anyway because I like to keep myself warm. This is a really good staple piece. I wear this with boyfriend jeans, leggings, turtlenecks underneath, hoodies underneath. I think hoodies definitely look really, really cool underneath these. I just think it adds kind of more of like a streetwear vibe. I just think it's something a little bit different, but it's so wearable. Like, you don't realise how wearable these things are. If you're worried about picking one of these up because you're scared you're not going to wear it with everything, pick one up and try it, because again, you won't regret it. I'm like the worst influence for clothes. Like, me and my friends will go out shopping and they always say to me, I don't want to go shopping with you because you always make me spend money and you always make me buy something. Because I'm that friend that's like, oh yeah, just get it. It's only £20, just get it. It's fine. Like, just do it. You like it, so why not? I'm honestly the worst for that. Like, so just don't take me shopping. Should I show the last jacket or should I move on to jumpers again? We'll move on to jumpers again. I saw this online and I wasn't sure at first, and in person when I went into the shop as well, before lockdown, I kind of looked at it and I was like, looks a bit granny-ish. It's a nude colour, but I don't know if you can see, but it's got little speckles of like blue and red and little bits of yellow somewhere. What else have they got? Little bits of green, little bits of blue. They've got tiny, tiny little speckles of colour. And at first I thought, oh, that reminds me of my nan's jumper. But actually, I really like it. And I tried it on when I got home and I loved it. Again, I brought this in a size large. The material of this is more fluffy than like the other jumpers that I've shown. You can literally see, like, it's so fluffy, which makes it really warm and really comfy and really cozy, and why I picked it up. So it's got these beautiful big balloon sleeves. You can literally see how big the balloon sleeves are. And then again, it's got the really flattering cuff at the end, so it's really pretty. It just literally comes in here and then it just bounces out. As you can see, it's kind of like a mid-length jumper. It's not too long, but it's not cropped, so it's actually quite nice to tuck into things. It's quite easy because you don't have too much material overflowing when you try and tuck it in. I think this is lovely and I've been wearing it ever since I brought it. So you're wondering, how has she actually worn every single item since she's brought it? But trust me, I find a way, don't worry. I just think every winter I'll pull this out and it'll be like a classic Zara staple jumper, which you just pull out every year and it just doesn't get old because it's just so soft and so cozy. The last jumper I have to show you, I mean, are you surprised? It's chocolate brown again. I'm not gonna lie, everyone's probably just rolling their eyes at this point. Actually, I didn't buy it. My mum got it for me for Christmas. Beautiful, again, really, really weighted material. Again, beautiful colour, chocolate brown, high neck. Not really much to say about it, just the fact that it is a really nice quality jumper. But yeah, it's got these, like, as you can see here, they've just got these little roses everywhere. Well, I think they're roses, but that's the only thing I can kind of describe it to. But yeah, it's a lovely jumper and I haven't been able to wear it out yet because I got it for Christmas. My mum picked this jumper up in a size medium, so this jumper is slightly more cropped than the others. The last thing I have from Zara is a jacket. I'd say this jacket I've owned the longest out of all the items of clothing that I've brought. However, I think that if you shop at Zara, you would know that these jackets are so popular and that are one of Zara's best sellers. I see everyone wearing them. So I just thought, I've got to kind of include it in this haul, because if I don't, then you're missing out, and I'm making you miss out by not showing you. So I just thought, I'm going to show you because you need to own one of these jackets in your life. Oh, I actually got a size medium. What the hell? Oh, I brought a size medium. Okay. This is a cream coloured corduroy style jacket. If you've never felt it before, the easiest thing to describe it is probably just a ribbed material all over. And naturally it is slightly thicker than an actual jacket with just normal material. Got a really nice collar here, got a front pocket here, and also a front pocket on the other side. Got really nice like steel brown buttons this time. I sound like a broken record, but I wear this all the time. I actually saw this jacket in a green colour, and you can already tell that when I saw it I died. But I've not seen it online or in store ever since, but I can't find it anywhere, so that's depressing. So we're getting near the end. I'm going to show you my Public Desire boots before I move on to in the style, because I feel like we've done quite a lot of clothes and I've got a pair of shoes to show you, so I thought we'll split it up, break it apart a little bit. Oh, this is actually a good thumbnail. How do people do thumbnails for hauls? Like, how do they include all the clothes? I brought some lovely boots from Public Desire. I've never actually brought from Public Desire before, but love the packaging. So now, these boots for me were a risky one. I have never worn boots like this before. I love a chunky boot, and I know that because I wear my Doc Martens, both pairs, all the freaking time. I just thought, why don't I get myself a pair of long, kind of knee-high boots, but in a more chunky style, not in like a going out style, because I've got knee-high boots, but they're kind of heeled, and they're sort of ones I'd wear on a night out rather than with a skirt day to day. So, you ready? Can we just talk about them for a second? How freaking cool are these boots? How cool. These are just so, like, I do look at these and think, oh my god, can I even pull them off? Like, am I even cool enough to pull these off? I don't think so, but we're gonna try and rock them anyway. They've got really cool, like, chunky sole. My dad looked at me and was like, you literally look like you're going to space. And I was like, do you know what, hun? Why the frick not go to space? I'm gonna look like I'm going to the moon, so be it. These are really, really chunky soles, really good, like, good quality boots. If you're anything like me and I've got wide calves, I find it quite hard to find boots that fit me like this around my legs. So I really appreciate the fact that it's got elasticated band here, so it just makes it 10 times easier to get these on. They're a bit out of my comfort zone. I've tried it on with a jumper dress and I thought it looked really nice. That's kind of the vibe I was going for, with a jumper dress or like a little black mini skirt with like a turtleneck and a checkered shirt over the top with these boots. We're gonna give these a try when we're allowed to wear them outside of lockdown. They just are monstrous, aren't they? But I love them. So last but not least, we have In The Style. I brought from the Saffron Barker Times In The Style collection. So earlier, you know when I was talking about the jackets that go really well with the kind of turtleneck brown dress, this was one of the jackets I was talking about. So this is a really, really beautiful kind of dog tooth or hound's tooth jacket. It's really, really nice. It's got rose gold buttons all the way down. I wouldn't say that it was as thick as the Zara one. It does feel more like an actual shirt rather than a jacket. Nonetheless, I really like it though. I think it goes with lots of outfits and I've worn it quite a few times and I just think the pattern suits me. I just think it's a really nice pattern. You can't really go wrong. It's kind of, if you want to do a pattern, it's like doing a pattern but not too over the top. Quite a small pattern, as you can see. It's not like big and bold, it's actually really wearable, and because of the colours being so neutral, it will go with everything. So I think this is a really good piece to start off with if you're looking to try patterns. With this item, you're probably going to tell me that I look like a tennis player or a golf player, but to be honest, I don't really care. So it's this sleeveless jumper and it's a v-neck, as you can see, and it's got this, like, I think this is what makes it look kind of like a golfer's jumper or a tennis player's jumper. It's got this really nice like texture of the jumper, just like a normal sort of knitted cream jumper. But I think this is the bit that makes it look kind of like a golfer or a tennis player. It's got this navy outlining all the way around the v-neck and also around the sleeves. But that's what made me love it. I just thought, I've not seen a sleeveless jumper like that. But also it's got the navy blue paneling around the bottom as well, and also has got slits at the side. Yeah, I just thought this was a bit of a different piece. It's not going to be to everyone's taste. I really, really am enjoying the whole sleeveless jumper kind of vibe. Oh my god, we've gotten to the last thing of the haul, which actually is one of my favorites. I brought this in a size 14 because I really like my checkered shirts oversized, but this is honestly like one of the thickest shirts I've ever felt in my life. This is the colorway, so I've literally just picked up the black and grey. I just think you can't really go wrong with these colors. Really versatile, goes with everything. It's got drop sleeves actually, which I really like. It's quite flattering, and the fact that it's baggy, I just think kind of brings that dad kind of vibe, and I love the dad. I don't know about you, but I love the dad kind of vibe. It's got slits at the sides, so if you're wearing something underneath it, then it will show through here. And then it's got some really nice little black, just little buttons going down the bottom. I wear it with joggers, with a matching sweatshirt underneath, with that over the top, and some Nike socks. That is the end of my haul. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. If you want to know where any of these pieces are from, I will find them on the website if they're not sold out, and I will link them in the description below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, it really helps me progress, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!